Prairie View A&M University, excellence isn't just a word, it's a way of life. For 147 years, we've been empowering generations of students to carry our rich legacy of distinction with them as they blaze trails and make a difference in communities across the world. Our high-caliber faculty and rigorous academic programs prepare scholars to challenge the status quo and push the boundaries of knowledge. Pioneers emerge here, and changemakers are bred here. Excellence lives here.
Good afternoon, Panthers, and welcome home to Prairie View A&M University, where your Lady Panthers will take on the Abilene Christian University Wildcats. Here, join with me in the commentator booth. My name is Seth Freeman, and I'm joined by Jalen Cole. Please introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, Panthers. My name is Jalen Cole, better known as JC.
Here at Prairie View today is not the most typical ideal weather that you would normally expect here in Houston, Texas. Well, actually, Prairie View, Texas. The weather right now is looking partly cloudy. It's a little bit of wind, 81 degrees outside, and your Lady Panthers are looking to take on the Wildcats today and get another win in the win column. They haven't seen a win in the win column since August 15th when they played North American here at Prairie View A&M University. Last Friday, the game versus Tarleton State, resulting in a loss 0-3 here at Prairie View A&M University. They look to bounce back and get into the win column right here versus the Abilene Christian team that hasn't won a game yet, but they're looking for their first here today as well. Their record going right now is 1-0-3. And we are off. As usual, the keys for today's Panthers is having a good, strong midfield, physical defense that doesn't result into many fouls, and also working back on transition. Last time we saw your Panthers here at home, their transition defense led to a little bit slow and led up for some goals that had to be had. So today we're going to look to see if they fix those problems over this week-long break, and also we hope that you had a happy Labor Day as well during this past holiday. Abilene looking to strike early here, pass in the middle. She's going to strike it off of her foot, and it sips by the goalkeeper for Abilene Christian goal. The Wildcats already starting off here with a goal within the opening first minute of the game. Your goalkeeper today is number 26, Jordan. Medina is not there today. You get another chance to see Jordan in action here. Led up 3 goals last week versus Tarleton. This PV defense in the first 20 minutes of the last game led up the 3 goals that they conceded. We would like to see their defense tighten up. Let's see if it'll tighten up early here after getting the early game jitters out. Deep middle kick. Headed out of bounds. It'll be a Wildcats throw-in. Join with me in the booth today is Jalen, and she has had soccer experience. Could you just tell us a little bit more about what you saw during that play of that opening goal?
So what I saw with the play with the opening goal, it just looked like
another chance here, through ball. Number 16 has a chance. Kicked out of bounds by PV.
What I saw on the opening goal was that it looked like PV was just a little down, getting their opening jitters out. Strong moves by our forwards on the Abilene Christian side.
It's going to be a Wildcat corner. Let's see the set piece. All of their attackers are on the back post. Kick is up. Wynn carries it out of bounds. It'll be a PV kick. Wynn happened to strike as soon as she was about to kick the ball there. As I mentioned earlier, weather might be a little bit of a factor here. Not just wind and cloud cover wise, but also rain and field wise. That ball, we have had some droplets here today, so that ball might be a little bit wetter than usual. Might not be as wet as how it was during the Tarleton State game, as it was a real downpour for that Friday event, but there have been on and off sprinkles, so field conditioning, not the driest and most ideal, but this PV team playing good defense on the far end of the side. Wildcat throw-in.
Going to be another Wildcat throw-in.
That looks like PV's defender, Jayla, letting it roll out of bounds. Last touch by a Wildcat. It'll be a PV goal kick. Also, scoring that goal for the Wildcats was Peyton Hill, the forward, number 11. Trying to get control of it. Heavy pressure by the Wildcats. Kicks it downfield. Gonna stay playable. Tries to kick it back all the way to the goalkeeper and does. Let's see if Abilene decides to push that left side of the field for them or play a little bit more mid-game and see if they can find a hole that opens up. Good defense by PV on that side. That's number 20, Brooke, for Prairie View. That looks like number 10 for the Wildcats. Through ball, too hot to handle. PV able to recover. Trying to find an opening here. Gets a ball through to number 27. PV with a chance here to get some momentum. Trying to let the offense set up. That ball looked like it went out but stayed. The flag doesn't go up, so we continue to play. Wildcat clearance. Good strong header by Emily, number 11. Good forward pass. PV with a chance here. Trying to find a chance to cross it. Try to get into the box. Kicks it to a white jersey. PV still with a chance. Crosser. Header in the box.
Oh.
Good defense by Abilene Christian to keep that ball from going outside the back, from going inside the net. That defender really stood on the line and made sure that that ball didn't go in. Saves a goal. Abilene trying to counter-strike. Number 11 with a chance. Too high. Just a little bit off the mark for Peyton. Looks like it hits a PV defender. It's going to be a corner kick for the Wildcats. Let's see if they go with the same set pieces they had from before. Leaving the middle of the box open. 3 inside. And that wind proving to be a factor over on that side of the field so far. That's the second time that they've had a corner. There's also the second goal kick that didn't quite make the mark. Trying to find somebody open. Turns the ball over. Emily with the good work hard. Gets it back. He's going to look downfield. Bad kick out of bounds. Wildcat throw in. Can't quite get to the ball. It's going to be cleared out of bounds. PV throw in on the close in is going to be number 28.
Yes.
Good footwork to keep it in bounds. It's going to go right back to number 11, Emily. Kicks it back to Jayla. Let's see if they elect to play the middle of the field or that far right side. Strong challenge by the Wildcats. Pays off. There's going to be another chance to counter right here. They're looking to push. Lead pass still to number 10. Try to find an opening at the top of the key. We're trying to work back to the front side of the field. Try to find the Wildcat number 16. No white shirt was in the area for the ball, though. PV throw in. Good challenge by number 5 of the Wildcats. PV retains possession, though. Going to play it back. Let's see how Emily plays it. Good move. Fakes out the defender. She might need a map. Too strong of a kick for Jayla to handle. Turnover PV. Wildcats with a chance to transition here in offense. Trying to find a clear. Stops the ball.
Low kick and a little too high.
Almost boost that one out of the entire stadium. From the top of the box, about 20-19 out. Goal kick for your Panthers. Let's see where Jordan elects to go with the ball. Pushes it deep to number 3. Good way to win the challenge. Gets it to number 11. Good through ball. PV with a chance to counter here. Looking for a Panther. Takes a strike. Astonishing block by Emma of the Wildcats. That ball really had a chance to find his way into the back of the net. Emma, with all the reach that she can get, reaches up at the top and keeps it out. It's going to be a PV throw-in from about the corner of the flag. And we'll do it all over again with another PV throw-in. A bunch of white shirts in the area. Let's see if PV spreads this ball back. Emily plays it to Jayla on the right side, far side of the field, plays it to number 20. Let's see if she has a clearance. She's looking for our opening. Kicks it to the center of the box. This has a chance. Can go. It's punched out. Wildcats just going to clear it. Too high for everybody. Still takes a shot on goal, and it finds the back of the net. That looks like number 20, Brooke, with the goal.
A beautiful kick by Brooke.
And the dry spell is over.
Bowman on the scoring goal for the Panthers.
Prairie View tying this game up at the 12-minute mark.
Houston Methodist Hospital and Willowbrook, Pepsi, Adidas, and Sodexo support the team.
What a beautiful goal there by Brooke. Ball found its way right to
Right where it needed to be. With a beautiful assist by Yasmina Harris.
the front of her foot. Ball was set. She took her time. That was such a pretty ball. I tell you, from looking at it from up here, from the top almost corner of the box. She set her feet, put it on her right foot, and it didn't miss. Now that they've had this goal, let's see it play. PV plays with a little bit of urgency here. As the Wildcats are looking to counter now. Puts a ball into the box. Misses everybody. It's going to be cleared by PV, but it's going to be off of a Wildcat, so it's still going to be PV's ball. In the next coming minutes, we're also going to find out if this weather wants to hold out on us. There's going to be a little bit of light sprinkles coming onto the field here. We'll see how that affects touches. Good move. Good move by PV Ford. Number 28 hits off of number 9 of the Wildcats. Number 8, excuse me.
Another PV throw in.
Throw in too strong. It's going to be a Wildcat throw in. PV with a good chance to make another move here in the early part of this game. This hasn't been the most aggressive team that they've seen so far this year. That pass almost leading to disaster. Good forward pass to a PV Panther here. Is going to be a throw in. Does have the right side of the field. Number 22 of PV, the forward. She looks like she's ready to go at the touch of the ball. Wildcats could be looking to push here, trying to up the tempo. Not enough pace. Passes into space. There's a purple jersey there. It's going to be a foul on the Wildcats. PV ball. PV free kick from the spot of the foul. Good hustle by number 28 of the Panthers. Ball far outside to Jayla, but number 22 was trying to find a sprinting forward. Just too strong of a pass, goes out of bounds.
Checking in for the Wildcats.
Gonna have some substitutions here.
Sophomore from Kellerman, Texas, number 35, Bailey Simon. And a sophomore from Laguna Niguel, California, number 11, Peyton Hill.
Prairie View after that goal has looked like they've been having a little bit more life. That offense just looks ready to push. They're just trying to find an opening. But the defense today has been really well. A lot of PV midfielders have been seeming like they've had pace on the Wildcats today. Jayla with a full send. It's going to go right to the goalkeeper, though. Let's see where Emma of the Wildcats decides to play this ball. She looks like she's going to play it deep. Maybe middle. That's exactly where it goes. Good fight for the ball by Emily. A little bit of a lazy pass here by PV. Number 16 is going to have a chance for the Wildcats. Trying to find a crosser. Has somebody. It's in the box. Good defense by PV. Number 11, Emily, clears it out to the top of the box. Cleared out of danger by Emma. A little bit of action right here. Looks like it's going to be.
Looks like a Wildcat throw-in.
It's going to be a free kick from the spot of the foul. Getting called for that is going to be number 3. A little too aggressive on the challenge there. Takes a shot at the net. Jordan there with the strong hands to pick it up and take it away from any danger that could have lingered after. Jayla going to take the full 11 seconds here that she has to hold on to the ball to let her offense get a chance to reset. Going to be a push foul on the Wildcats. Going to be PV ball at the spot with a free kick. Yasmani takes a shot at the top of the box. Was looking for number 24. A bunch of Wildcats there to surround her before she can turn around and take a look at the net. Good through pass, number 24. PV with a chance to get some momentum here, but good defense by the Wildcats to stop it. Let's see if they choose to counter attack right here. Errant pass. Number 27 tries to pass it up to number 22. She has been having pace on her defenders today. They could just get a ball into space with her where she doesn't have to collide it to anybody. She can have a real shot on goal. Booming kick straight in the air, handled by Emily. It's going to be play on. Good, strong challenge by Emily. Jayla can't control the pass. It was a little bit too strong. It'll be a Wildcat throwing on the far side of the field.
Checking in for the Wildcats, a freshman from Winter Park, Florida, number 13, Raylan Miller. And also checking in, junior from Phoenix, Arizona, number 24, Aaliyah Anderson.
After those substitutions, still Wildcat throw-in. Good defending here on that far side by PV. Trying to find an opening. It looks to go to her midfielder. A little bit of strong passes. by a lot of the Lady Panthers here. They seem to be becoming a little bit strong to the fact where can't really get your foot on to just stop it and turn how you want to. Trying to stop it, and the ball is still having a lot of pace on it, a lot of strength.
Too strong of a kick by the Wildcats. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions for PV.
Checking in for the Panthers, a graduate student from San Antonio, Texas, number 2, Maya Sheridan, for number 3, Camara Bradley.
Number 2, Maya checks in for your Panthers.
Number 9, Addison. Hello.
And number 9, Addison. PV throwing on his front side of the field. Strong challenge by the Wildcat, number 16. Trying to find space, but bad pass. PV ball here. A lot of strong challenges by these Wildcats so far. The ref letting them play. A little bit of panic passing right there by the Wildcats. They had to take a second to let their defenders get it under control. You see number 6 plays back here to the goalkeeper. Heavy pressure by a Panther. That through pass finds its way into the box to the foot of a Wildcat, but easily saved by Jordan. Just about 20 minutes still left to play here as that header is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be PV ball. Just about 20 minutes here at Prairie View A&M. The score is your Prairie View A&M Panthers 1, Abilene Christian University 1. Tied here with 22, about 25 minutes. Already lipsed in this game.
Too strong of a kick by our Wildcats. It's going to be a Panther throw-in.
Playing back to their defenders. Going to switch field here from the front side to the far side. Wildcats trying to find an opening.
Great pressure.
This PV defense today has been running to the ball. And they,
Kick it out.
after that first 5 minutes, no one is just getting the ball and just standing in space. If you're touching the ball as a Wildcat, there's a Panther on you, or there's a Panther coming to get you at first touch. But the Wildcats in their system, it seems like they have a lot of one-touch passes. You don't really see too many of them try to take the ball themselves into space. I've seen a couple of their midfielders try to open space, but that was just because the space was there. But PV doing a great job applying pressure today. Because of that pressure right now, the Wildcats have been being forced to play the midfield and defender game. It's going to be a foul on your Lady Panthers. It's going to be a free kick from about 25 out. Let's see the set piece that Abilene Christian puts together. Six white shirts in a single file line, just almost at the very top of the box. Let's see who breaks away and who stays. Kick to the box, low driven. Tries to get it in. Good defense by Prairie View. And it's also out on the Wildcats, so it's going to be a Prairie View goal kick. Bad pass by PV. Number 29 of the Wildcats has a chance. Good hands by Jordan. It gets hit out of her hand. Number 12 just whiffed the ball. Couldn't hit it. Ball is still free in the front of the box, and it's good job by the Prairie View defenders that were in the area to keep that ball from going in the back of the net. Number 12 seemed like she had a sure-footed shot on goal and just whiffed the whole ball. Prairie View escapes. Jalen, this score could have been easily 2-1 very quickly.
Yes, could have easily been a score. A lot of pressure there on our goalie, but great defense by our Panthers.
This referee has been really letting them play. The ball was in Jordan's hands, and she did get collided by another attacking Wildcat. Obviously, he deemed the contact incidental and not intentional and let play continued on. PV still applying great pressure here defensively. It's going to be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Almost about 15 minutes left to play. Still a tie game between your Panthers and Abilene Christian University, 1-1. Abilene was looking to strike there. Good defense by Jayla to cut the ball off. Wildcat just led the ball a little bit too much, allowed for her defender to come and cut the ball path off. Good challenge by number 27 of the Lady Panthers. Is going to be a throw-in by the Wildcats. Actually looks like the ref called a foul on the Lady Panthers. It's going to be a free kick from that spot. Let's see the set piece of Abilene Christian. Same setup as before. Kind of high-driven kick. Number 14 got a good chance to have a header on it and right into the hands of number 26, Jordan, the goalkeeper for your Lady Panthers.
Beautiful save by Jordan. Anything you throw her way, she is stopping.
Jordan has had the chance to flash some leather, as they would say in the baseball world, but flashed the goalie glove here. It's going to be a foul on Abilene Christian, but she's had a chance to flash the gloves here, and the four shots on goal that have come her way, instead of the not counting the one in the first minute that was conceded. If it's touching her hand, it's pretty much staying there. She's been on target, on par here today. Good goalie play is always essential when looking into the defense. This Abilene Christian University team has not had very much success going on the outside. Their success has been coming from the middle of the pitch here today and trying to push that way. Jayla has the pace on that side. Just lets that ball go out of bounds, but that's going to be a hard foul, a push. Let's see if he gives just a – it's just going to be a warning. Elected not to give a card, just a warning on that far side. It's going to be a free kick from the spot of the push. Panther ball. Jayla putting her body on the line there to make sure that that ball goes out the back of the line, and she was rewarded by the foul. Taking what the defense is giving her here, still looking for somebody to be open. Too strong of a pass. Here's a Wildcat. Wildcat trying to find some pace here. Good, strong challenge by number 11, Inley. Tried to get the pass in the middle of the box, number 29. Doesn't get it. It looks like it rolls off of a Panther. It's going to be a corner for Abilene Christian. The last 2 times the Wildcats have had a corner on this side of the net, the ball seamlessly went too far to the right side. So let's see if the wind being a little bit less right now. It's not as strong as it was blowing when she took it earlier. Let's see how she elects to play this. Everybody on the backside of the post, ball in the air, looks to the far side. The header was no good, and it's cleared by a PV defender on the far side of the post. Is going to go out, throw in for the Wildcats. Strong throw up front, couldn't get the crossover. Looks like that hits off of a Panther. We're going to do this all over again just on the other side. It's going to be a corner for the Wildcats. Let's see the set piece that Abilene Christian looks like they want to have. So far for these corners, they've been either electing to put everybody in the center of the net or put, as they're lined up right now, the 3 on the backside of the post. Crosser goes. Good header by a PV defender to keep it out the back of the net. She was right on the line. Tries to get the cross. Finds a through pass. Hits a Panther. And that's going to be a good defensive stand by Your Lady Panthers. Able to transition here. Yasmani trying to get a hold of the ball. Number 5 of the Wildcats with heavy pressure. Just going to have to pass it back. Clears it to the middle. That's going to find the foot of Jayla of PV. Was still running with the ball. Pass was a little bit still in stride of her, not in front of her. Trying to make a move on her defender. Gets to the outside. Kicks it ahead. Let's see if she can run it down. Keeps it in play. It's still playing. Number 9 and number 2 of PV all by themselves. She's going to look to push here. Passes up front to number 2.
Checking in for the Panthers, a sophomore from Spring, Texas.
We're going to get some fresh legs out here for the Panthers.
And a sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
About 10 minutes left here in the half. Prairie View A&M with a score of 1. Abilene Christian University with a score of 1. We're tied. Almost going into halftime. Joined here in the commentator booth is me, Seth Freeman, and then Jalen Cole. Now, Jalen, as this game has been playing on, is there anything that you see from PV that you like and that you dislike, or that you feel like can be talked about at halftime and that they can just go into halftime with this lead, with this tie game and be comfortable with it and come back in the second half and build upon?
I think Prairie View is doing an amazing job of utilizing the entire field. They are passing the ball back to their defenders to slow the pace of the game, to really get their head back in there. That is what they're doing amazing. Now, what I will say that they can work on is when it comes to the Wildcats putting pressure onto them, they are falling a little bit to the pressure, but they are quickly relieving themselves.
Good analysis by Jalen. During that break and pause, there was a transitional period of the Wildcats trying to score. That ball just missed everybody on the crosser. Number 29 with a chance here, just going to kick it in the air. Jordan had to bobble it a little bit, but catches it cleanly.
As the wind has also calmed down here at the sports complex, both teams are able to gather more control of the ball, and especially with more drier conditions, it looks like they are doing pretty well.
That looks like number 11 of Your Lady Panthers, Emily. Looks like she's going to walk it off. Can't see the number yet of the injury sub coming on for.
Junior from Roanoke, Texas.
Looks like number 18.
Number 18,
Yes.
Kira Bradley.
It's going to be number 18, Kira, taking Emily's spot. Emily was playing a strong first half so far. Emily has a lot of workload ahead of her. PV with a chance here at the far side. Blocked out of bounds by Wildcat number 12.
Hey, checking in for the Panthers, ladies and gentlemen, a junior from Rosenberg, Texas, number 7, Tinkin Garza. And checking in for the Wildcats, a graduate student from Waco, Texas, number 21, Alex Ford.
Surrounded by white jerseys. That ball was already out before it was kicked by number 13. It's going to be a PV throw-in from the spot of the marker. It's a little bit further down than where Yasmani is taking it out. Too strong of a throw-in for number 13 of your Lady Panthers. It's going to be a Wildcat throw-in, and it looks like they want to push a little pace here. Pass to the far side. Wildcats looking to push. That PV defense, good sliding tackle by number 13 of the Panthers. Good defense by Prairie View to stop that. That rush that the Wildcats were looking to get. Playing the triangle game here, has a through ball that's going to number 21. Let's see if she can catch up to it. Able to catch up to it, sends the crossover right into the hands of number 26, Jordan, the goalkeeper for your Lady Panthers. Again, Jordan showing that she has strong hands and the ability to catch the ball if it's in her direction. She's having a good start today. PV with a chance to get ahead here. Number 9, the Lady Panthers, isn't going to have enough pace to catch up to that ball. They're still trying to find a way to get one of these strikers on the wing a chance to get a ball, even if it's just a cross. Find some sort of offense that way. Abilene Christian playing the defender midfield game in the back of the field right now. Not a lot of space downfield right now. It's a body on body right now for Prairie View. Finds a through ball. Number 12 looks like she has pace. She might send a crosser through. Sends it, is low. Good defense by PV defender to kick it out to the top of the box. Shifty move by number 13 of the Wildcats. Number 8 with a shot on net is just going to miss off the side of the far post. Going to find his way out of bounds. It's going to be a PV goal kick. Let's see where Jordan elects to push this ball. She looks like she wants to go deep with it in the center of the field. She does. Has a wide open Panther, number 18, just too strong to handle. Lead pass by a Wildcat, tried to get it through. Falling effort by number 7 to keep that ball from being a through pass to a running attacker. And good job on the far side by the other PV Panther defender to keep it from going to the back of the line and becoming a corner. It's going to be a regular throw-in. Top of the box, there's danger there. Takes a shot but misses everything. It's going to be a goal kick for your Lady Panthers. About 4 minutes left to play here in the half. Score still stays the same. We're tied up, almost going into halftime. Prairie View 1, Abilene Christian 1. Ball over the head. Number 2 of PV is hustling for it. Let's see if she'll get rewarded for a sliding tackle to get the ball. Not awarded the foul. She was looking for it when she was getting up. The Wildcats are looking to push here. Transition offense from defense, trying to put a move on Jayla, the number 8 of the Panthers, loses the ball. Too much dribbling. Has a clearance to the bottom side. Is going to be picked up by another Panther. Let's see. The Panthers elect to try to push here. That ball's just going to be a little bit too far for number 2 of the Panthers. Tried to cut it off if it was going to be played to the goalie. She's working hard right now. She came from the bottom front side of the field all the way to the far side. Through ball is going to find his way all the way through. Number 21 might have a little bit of pace to get to it. Stops it, saves it. Going to look for the crosser. Left foot in the air. Goes right to a PV defender. Is not cleared immediately. It's going to be cleared now. It's going to be off of Wildcat. As mentioned earlier when we were talking to Jalen, she mentioned that on transition defense, they looked a little laxed. That was one of those times. Number 21 with a chance. She's left-footed. She takes a shot at it, hits the top of the crossbar. It's going to be too far out of the box for Jordan to get to it. It's just going to be cleared into the parking lot by Jayla. Good defense by Prairie View. Barely out of the outstretched hands of Jordan. She jumped up and tried to get to it. It was a strike. Kicks it to the box, try to find anybody that was going to be there. She has the pace to catch up to it from keeping it go out of bounds. Hard challenge by Panthers. It's not a foul. It's just going to be a regular throw-in. Strong throw-in. Surrounded by purple jersey immediately upon touching it. Cleared to a white shirt, and it was too strong of a kick for it to be handled. It's going to be a PV throw-in with about a minute left to play here in the half. Score is still the same. It's still a tie ball game. Prairie View and Abilene Christian tied up at 1. Let's see if Prairie View elects to push here within the last minute. They look like they're setting up their offense. Good midfield play so far. Trying to push the ball down. She's trying to find somebody to get open. Has to just cut it back across the field. Right into a Wildcat, though. That ball's going to just be kicked over everyone's head. Goes into right. Into number 26, Jordan's hands. PV looks like they have a little bit more pressure that they want to put into this offense right here. Number 5, Hannah of the Wildcats, is taking the ball the whole entire way. Hits off of a Panther.
10,
And is going to roll
8,
out of bounds.
6, 5, 4.
Don't think they're going to have enough time to get this ball in off of this corner. And no, she's going to throw the ball down, and we're going to take it to halftime here at the Hill at Prairie View A&M University. Prairie View A&M University with a score of 1. Abilene Christian with a score of 1. We're tied here at the half.
Football will return Southern University.
Air Classic 2024, Saturday, September 28th at the Dallas Cotton Bowl. 55,000 screaming fans. The world's largest fair on the Chevy main stage. Pre-game concert, Dietrich Haddon. Post-game concert with Big Daddy Kane. Battle of the Bands halftime show. And of course, the State Fair Classic. September 28th, Dallas Cotton Bowl. Tickets at Ticketmaster, Williams Chicken, and all usual outlets. Sponsored by the State Fair of Texas, City of Dallas, Chevrolet, Pipkin Law Firm, Dallas Sports Commission, and Pepsi. Visit StateFairClassicFootball.com.
Soda, water, candy, nachos, hot dogs, pig feet, greens, and cabbage. All by our friends at Sodexo.
Classic 2024. Saturday, September 28th at the Dallas Cotton Bowl. 55,000 screaming fans. The world's largest fair on the Chevy main stage. Pre-game concert, Dietrich Haddon. Post-game concert with Big Daddy Kane. Battle of the Bands halftime show. And of course, the State Fair Classic. September 28th, Dallas Cotton Bowl. Tickets at Ticketmaster, Williams Chicken, and all usual outlets. Sponsored by the State Fair of Texas, City of Dallas, Chevrolet, Pipkin Law Firm, Dallas Sports Commission, and Pepsi. Visit StateFairClassicFootball.com.
Welcome back, Panthers. Excuse me for that. Welcome back, Panthers, and welcome home. Back to the hill, and we are back from halftime break. Your score at the half is tied up. Abilene Christian University 1, Prairie View A&M University 1. They're already underway, and just some look backs and some takeaways from the first half. Your Lady Panthers were able to answer back that early 1-minute goal that was conceded earlier in the game with an amazing strike from just inside of the boxes. That pass downfield is a little bit too high over the jumping Wildcat. Jayla's going to play this backwards. Strong challenge by Wildcats. It's going to be a Panther goal kick from the ball going out the back in the end zone. Beautiful day here, well, night now at Prairie View A&M University. Is not, it's scorching hot today as we had some rain come through, so it's a little bit windy, a little bit chilly outside today as that through ball tries to make his way and find his way to number 3 of Prairie View A&M. And here today in the commentator booth is me, myself, and Oz. Seth Freeman joined here alongside of me, the lovely Jalen Cole.
Great defense just a few minutes ago by Prairie View, getting it out of the danger zone. We're going to have a throw in by the Wildcat.
He's going to call a injury timeout as that ball was kicked to the head of a unexpected Panther, fell immediately to the ground. That happening right after a hard foul committed. I do want to make this clear, as we hope that fellow Lady Panther is okay, that the ref has been letting them play and be a little bit more physical today than normal. A lot of hard fouls committed as we await to see the fellow Panther is okay. She looks like she's going to be fine. She's walking off the field now. Her replacement, her substitution, excuse me, is coming in now. Injury time over. The way that the field is shifting right now, it looks like Abilene Christian is going to be getting the ball here from about 30 outside of the box.
Texas, number 9, Addison Malone.
Ball back in play here. They're just going to play this all the way back to the defenders, cross field. Pushes right here, tries to find a through ball that finds his way through. Chasing number 19 of Wildcats, has the pace, catches up to it, sends a crosser across to the back post, too high for a jumping Wildcat. That ball was also too strong, and it just rolls out of bounds. It's going to be a PV throw-in. Ball off of a fellow Panther is going to be a Wildcat thrown on the far side of the field. The side of the goal that Prairie View scored in the first half, they really only had the ball close to their box about a good 3 times in number. You would like to see them this half try to put a little bit more pressure and get the ball more in their box and create more opportunity, as that crosser finds a way through over the head of a leaping header and over the foot of a lunging striker, and it's going to be Panther ball. Goal kick for Prairie View. Alexis kick it to the left side of her to her fellow defender. Trying to find opening space here. Challenged by the Wildcats. They'd like to get ball back. Jayla able to take it. She's running in stride right now. Tries to get a through pass all the way to number 2 and just a little bit off of the line. Not able to find the foot of a sprinting Panther, number 2, Maya. Prairie View throwing on the far side of the field. We'll do it all over again, trying to find some space over on the far side, create opportunity. Three consecutive throw-ins for PV. Trying to find an open receiver, has number 2. That's Maya, but the ball goes to number 5 of Prairie View. Maya is still was attacking the ball. Number 11 here was trying to switch to half pace. Just lets that ball roll out of bounds. It's going to be PV throw-in from the far side of the field. Swarmed by white jerseys. It's going to be a PV turnover. Wildcats looking to push here. Pass all the way through to number 19 on the front side of the field. She's going to look for a crosser here. Does a cross, number 10. Top of the box, about 30 out. Spinner route to number 8. Let's see if she tries to step her defender. Tries to step on the outside, sends a crosser. Had a chance. Herder was there. Found his way back. Jordan tried to corral it, just couldn't get a hand on it. Sends another strike to the top of the box, to the inside of the box. Finds his way to a white jersey. Tries to get a little love tap in off of a one-touch kick. Finds his way right into the hands of Jordan. Another good save, good strong hands by Jordan. They're a little bit of an easier save than the ones that she's had to deal with from earlier today, but danger avoided. As Abby of the Wildcats, number 2, tried to put that in the back of the net. Wildcats look like they have another chance to try to apply pressure here. Finds number 8 in the middle of the field. Too strong of a pass. Hits it to number 11. Number 11 with the header. Inside the box. Too strong of a kick. Just misses everything. Too far wide right. It's going to be a PV goal kick. Abilene Christian right now is applying a lot of pressure offensively. To start this half. Already played 6 minutes. Score is still the same, tied at 1. Finds Jayla on the side of the field. Too strong of a pass, though. That ball just sprints out of bounds. Play to the far side of the field, gonna come back up front. She sees something that she likes. Number 19 able to control it, keep it from going out of bounds, pushing pace. Has number 10. Flag's not up. He's fair right now. Tries to find a crosser. Low crosser off the foot of number 19, but there's a danger right there. Number 4 sends a strike to the net, but it went right to the hands of Jordan. And good block, keeping it out of the back of the net by number 26, Jordan of your Lady Panthers. That ball just rolling into seamlessly dangerous territory in the middle of the field, and we saw her running up. She put a good foot to ball and sent a strike. Jordan just with stronger hands and able to corral it. Good work by number 3 of Prairie View, still working. Takes a strike. It's going to go right into the hands of number 25, Julia, the new goalie for Abilene Christian. Sends a ball. Tried to catch Prairie View lacking, sleeping. Number 19 of the Wildcats just couldn't catch up to it. Was centered more to the middle of the field. She was more so on the left side of her attacking respective field. It was kicked from the far deep right. Good defense by number 3. Keeps it out of bounds. Strong challenges by Jayla here. But changing at goal keeper for the Wildcats, as I was mentioning before. It's number 25, Julia. That ball just finds its way back to her white jersey. The reason why I'm mentioning this again is as Wildcats have a chance here, PV defense trying to get to it. There's going to be a foul. No, he says let them play. Doesn't call it. Ball mishandled by a Lady Panther is going to go out. It's going to be Wildcat ball. The reason why I mentioned the goalie change earlier is because Emma looked like she was very tall, about 6'2". Julia a little bit shorter, not the same height. As you recall, in the first half, a strike that was sent by a Lady Panther that was blocked just off of the fingertips of a full stretched out Emma. If they can maybe get that same opportunity and chance to send another strike at the top of the net, I'm not sure, unless it's a spectacular play that Julia makes that same save. Able to work around her defender, number 11 of the Wildcats, has a chance to send a crosser here. Sends a crosser, nobody there. Good work by Jayla to move out the way of the ball and just let it go out of bounds. Triangle work on this side, passes it out. Gonna play it to the far side, I imagine. Let's see if they intend to push. Trying to figure out if they want to go to the left direction or right direction. Arid pass finds his way to the foot of a Panther. Has pace, tries to push it ahead. Kicked out of bounds by a Wildcat, Prairie View ball. Jayla electing to step up. Pass number 19 to the top of the box, finds number 11. One touch, tried to get a shot on goal, but just not the touch that she wanted. It goes right into the hands of number 26, Jordan. Jordan's had her work cut out for her today, as she's had to save. I know the record only shows 8, but we've seen about good 10 balls that had their way that could have found their way into the back of the net.
Yes, about a good 10 balls that could have made their way into the net, but Jordan has proven time and time again that she is refusing to let anything pass those hands.
Good interception by Prairie View right here. Looking to find number 2. She has a chance at the ball, but that ball is just going to be too fast for her to catch up to her. Not enough pace. Goes out the back of the line. It's going to be a Wildcat goal kick.
For the Panthers, number 11, Emily Amadaka.
Checking back into this game for your Lady Panthers, off from injury earlier in the first half. Emily checks back in, number 11. Good to see that she's doing okay and she's able to rejoin the game here. Strong forward pass to number 19 of the Wildcats.
Amazing pressure right there by number 8 for the Panthers.
Jayla with that pressure. Emily tried to reciprocate the same pressure. Takes a shot and out of the just under the outstretched hands of Jordan, number 26. It's going to be an Abilene Christian University goal that's going to make this score 2-1. About 30 minutes here to play left in the half. Let's see if Previe has an answer. As we've mentioned, Jordan, excuse me, reliable with her hands as always. The Wildcats just kept striking and striking. Jordan had a bend, don't break mentality that was just slipping right underneath her outstretched arms. Prairie View here just a little too patient with the ball. Turns it over. Let's see what number 20 does again. Brooke earlier in this game finding a way to have a goal. She has pace. The Wildcat takes a one-touch striking way too high over the crossbar. No damage to be done for the Wildcats on this turn of possession. It's going to be a PV goal kick. Prairie View trying to find somewhere to push the ball. Makes a move on her defender. Physical challenges by number 4 of the Wildcats. Has number 11, Emily. Number 11, Emily looks to turn. Pushes the pace. Perfect ball. Placed right in front of number 3. Waiting for help. Tries to get a crossover. Hits off of number 20. It's going to be a PV corner. From the front side of the field is going to be a PV corner. This is going to be their first corner going into this side of the win. It's going to be their first corner period in this game. This is the same corner that was proven to be a little bit windy earlier in the game. The wind has returned a little bit. Let's see how the adjustments is made. The set piece. Ball low, driven in the air, hit out by the goalie. The stop by Julia. Just strong-handed it out, punched it. It was kicked by a Wildcat, but found the knee of a Panther and ricocheted out of bounds. Strong middle kick. PV would have been a good lead forward pass if it found its way. Number 2 of the Panthers just a little bit too aggressive. That's Maya. He's reaching in his pocket and pulls out a yellow card for the hard foul. That's the first card given today. We've seen fouls like that this entire game, and they've just been common fouls and not even a warning for most of them. It's kind of, one would say blasphemy that it was given a yellow card at that.
For that. Correct. Yeah, a little bit of blasphemy.
Ball not securely cleared by Prairie View. Cleared correctly that time. Kicked back. She was trying to find number 20 of Prairie View. Finds his way to number 10 from about 30 outside. Tries to find a running Wildcat that was running in the middle of the field free. Wildcat still trying to push pressure. Prairie View trying to find a way to get the ball down the field. They have a chance here. They have numbers. Takes a shot. Tries to find number 2. Just too strong of a pass. The goalie, Julia, for the Wildcats is there. Strong bounce off the ground on the far side. Strong foul there. He says play on. And those are a little bit of the type of fouls that we've been seeing just be a normal area of play here, which is why I was a little alerting that Maya was given that yellow card the way that she did on just challenging the ball.
Timeout.
Looks like a hurt Panther on the far side of the field getting looked at. Can't tell from here who it is just yet, but whenever we get a number, we'll let you know. Looks like she was able to get up and walk off the field under her own power, which is always a good sign. That looked like number 19, Deja of Prairie View. We'll let you know the substitution for her whenever we get word. Ball back in play. Wildcats with it. Kick back to the goal as they try to find what side of this Prairie View defense that they will elect to attack. Almost a bad pass there by number 20 of the Wildcats. Goalie able to make up for it. There wasn't no pressure. Through lob pass, makes his way all the way through. She has the pace to catch up to it. Good box out by the Prairie View defender to let it just roll out of bounds. The Wildcat on that far side did have the pace to catch up to it. Good defense by the defender to box her out. Keep her from getting to the ball to send a crosser. They had danger in the middle of the box. They had about 2 to 3 white shirts there waiting for a pass. Pass kicked up front to number 19. She tries to get it, kicks it over number 20's head, but there's another Panther that's right there to corral it. Number 20, Brooke, kicks it out of bounds. Throwing for the Wildcats. Going to be cleared by number 24 of PV. That ball is going to have a chance of Deja can catch up to it on that far side, and she's not going to have the pace to. It's going to be kicked back by the goalkeeper. That's Julia. That pass just a little bit not on the right side of the foot where she wanted it to go. Wasn't kept in bounds. It's going to be a Wildcat throw-in. Looking at some of these team total stats for Abilene Christian University, they've had 15 shots, 11 on target, 3 saves from their goalie, and also 3 fouls. They've also have had 5 corners and chances for set pieces. Not a lot of offsides this game, as they've only had 1 for your Lady Panthers. They've only had 5 shots, but all of them have been on target. Goalie Jordan has had her work cut out for her today on the job, as a strike that goes through right into the hands of Jordan, as there's now going to be 10 total saves for Jordan today. 2 fouls by PV, 1 resulting in a card, 1 offsides. Even if they're not on target, number 1, that looks like number 7 for PV, slow to get up. Emily was looking for number 2 on this far side, just a little bit too strong of a kick. Sails out of bounds. You would like to see your Lady Panthers, even if they aren't on target, just to get a little bit more shots on their side of the field. As the saying goes, sometimes good happens if you put the ball in play. You never know what might happen.
Checking in for the Panthers with number 22, Leilani Algier.
Footsie move by number 8 of the Wildcats. Hits off of number 14 of the Wildcats back. Trying to push pace, but throws it right to a white shirt. Hits to number 24. That foul is going to be not in the favor of PV. It's going to be a free kick from the spot. As Abilene Christian sets up this free kick for the set piece. Jalen, is there anything that you see out of these Panthers here in the second half that might have been different from the first?
Yes, coming into the second half, the Panthers are not utilizing the entire field, and they're a little bit too slow to the ball when they are in possession of the ball. I think that if they moved a little quicker and kept their head on the swivel, they can really keep pace with the Wildcats and take more shots onto the goal. Looks like we have an injury on the field for our Panthers.
Strong header out of the center of the box that might have been where it happened. Maybe a collision of heads or maybe a wrong landing. That's going to be number 7 of your Lady Panthers that was injured for a second. She's going to be able to walk it off, but she's still going to get looked at by medical staff, as the ref had already called for a timeout there. And to Jalen's point, Prairie View, when they started the game, and that we've seen throughout the game, they have had players that have had pace on a lot of these Abilene Christian players. It's just that the players that they're choosing to attack are the ones that don't have pace. And Abilene Christian has noticed that, so they've been utilizing number 19 on the front side of the field, and it looks like number 3 on the far side of the field, as they've had astonishing speed to get to the ball whenever it's kicked in their area.
Yes, they are correct. And they're also utilizing number 8 here on this backside, this defender with a very strong leg. She is sending the ball where it needs to go, and essentially having the Panthers lacking.
This lollipop style of offense by Abilene Christian, as that ball is going to find its way to go out of bounds. Abilene Christian, they're kicking the ball back and forth between their midfielders and their defenders, and trying to figure out where to attack and who has an opening. Their forwards are actively looking back and trying to figure out when is the right time for them to attack. It's number 13 here with strong midfield play. He's going to pass it back. Number 14 and number 19 here, number 29, waiting for the pass. Number 24 just a little bit off of her line, and she wasn't ever going to get to that ball. There was 3 Panthers in the areas. That one's intercepted
And recovered by the Panthers there.
Panthers playing advantage here from a foul. Tries to take a strike from about 32 out, looks like. Just a little bit too far out of the post. It looked like it might have hit someone that I didn't see, but needless to say, it's going to be a Panther corner from the same side. It's only their second corner of the game, but let's see if they have a good set piece that can put this ball in the back of the net and tie the game with just about 18 minutes left to play. Crossers up. Ball was in the middle. It had a chance. Sends a strike. Not going to be touched by Julia, the goalkeeper of the Wildcats. She just watches it roll just a little bit outside of that far post for PV. She's going to take her time here and run some clock on this goal kick. Prairie View having that chance was just as good as any. A little bit of a strong pass, but still going to be a Prairie View throw-in from that far side of the field. Tries to get fancy, does it behind the back. Is able to get it. Had a midfielder, number 11, Emily in the middle of the field. Let's see what Brooke decides to do with this. Brooke looking to find somebody to pass the ball to. Pass it to Emily, number 11. Back to number 3. Too strong of a pass. She couldn't corral it to try to send a crosser through. Strong challenge by PV, handled by Brooke. Good challenge by PV. Takes the ball back. A little bit of back and forth here on this front side of the field.
Nice play by number 4 to switch sides of the field. This allows PV to gain some momentum.
But bad pass by number 7 trying to find her far midfielder, and it rolls out of bounds.
Checking in for Abilene Christian, number 2, Abby Smith.
PV with a chance here to push pace. Nobody back for that lead pass, but it's going to be cleared out of bounds by the Wildcats. It's going to be a PV throw-in. Let's see the offense that PV elects to set up right here to try to find another opportunity to take a shot on goal. Played in a triangle, a little bit too strong of a pass. Turned over by PV is going to be played back to the defenders and midfielders as the Wildcats, almost a bad pass. Number 11, Emily, handles it. Gets it back in the middle, surrounded by white jerseys, nowhere to go. Through pass that found his way all the way to Wildcat number 29.
Denver, Colorado, number 17, Kerry Brown.
Stop letting 14 bully you. She's not big, she's small.
And checking in for the Wildcats, number 27, Georgia Gunther.
It's number 17 for Prairie View checks in. Immediately gets called to action for a throw-in. Finds number 14, tries to send a crosser to number 3 on the other side of the box, but she has the pace to catch up to the ball. Let's see if she wants to send another crosser. Elects to. Sends a shot and misses far wide of the backside post. About 13 more minutes to play here in this one at the Hill. Score is still the same. Abilene Christian University 2, Prairie View A&M University 1. Too strong of a pass. Tried to hit Deja again on that far side. Number 3 of the Wildcats with pace here. Good sliding tackle by the defender. Prairie View elected to just let the ball cross through the net. Good hustle by Emily. Emily still working back. Number 3 for Prairie View has a chance. It's going to be kicked off of a Prairie View foot.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 21, Hannah Gage.
Number 17 already getting put to work again. Good work on her side. And hustle to win that ball back when it was over here on the front side. Goalie clears it. Middle. Strong header by PV. Another through ball finds its way to a Wildcat, number 21. Outpacing, tries to find a low ground cross to nobody. Ball still hanging in the box. Finally gets cleared by number 4. It's going to be a free kick from the spot of the foul that happened in the box.
Checking in for the Panthers.
Strong header by the Wildcats. Tried to play it out of the air. Good clearance by Prairie View. We're going to have a substitution here.
Panthers, a sophomore from Lawton, Utah, number 16, Isla Eames. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 19, Chase Thorne. And number 16, Aaliyah Servant.
Ten minutes here left to play at the Hill. Prairie View still needs to find a way to get another goal here and tie it up with the remainder of the time left, while the Wildcats are looking to keep applying pressure and put this one out of reach. Crosser, sent over. Strong header. Goalie had came out. Jordan had came out, but just missed the ball. Not another opportunity. Good defense there on the clearance by Prairie View. There was a couple Panthers in the area. Number 16 with a shot. Jordan with a nice block, picks it up before any other danger can happen. Prairie View putting together some good passes so far. It was looking to build something. But that last pass just a little bit off target, finds his way out of bounds. Kickover by number 3 of the Wildcats. Panthers with a chance that they decide to attack on this bottom side of the field. They just need to flip. Attackers decides to play it back to the defenders and midfielders. Trying to beat her defender. Kicked out of bounds. Scissors off the foot of a Panther. It'll be Wildcat ball.
What we need here to get another goal for Prairie View is we need a little bit more communication on the field as well as playing the space more. They're doing a good job at passing, but they need to keep their head on a swivel here and see that we have open players on the near side.
Wildcats electing to push tempo with that lob pass. Not going to outpace Jada on that side of the field, and it's going to be a PV goal kick. And ball able to find his way to the Panthers. A little bit of an off-target pass right there. It'll be a Wildcat throwing on the far side. It's going to be another substitution here as we get to the final minutes of this game. 7 minutes left to play here at the Hill. Score is still the same as your Panthers look to have an opportunity here. Number 3 has a chance to outpace her man, just couldn't get a good touch on the ball. Wildcats looking to have an offensive counter. Strong challenges by the Wildcats. PV playing pressed man on right now. That's number 3 on that far side. Not gonna, number 12, not gonna outpace her defender. Kicks it out of bounds. It's gonna be a PV goal kick. PV had a good chance right there with the connection from the midfielder to the striker. Just couldn't get a good first touch on the ball and hit the back of her heel and went backwards. There's still plenty of time, 5 minutes left in this game for Panthers to try to crack the code formula of this defense of Abilene Christian. Ref decided to let that foul go. Clear, good header by number 17 of Prairie View. Was anticipating contact. On the anticipation of contact, number 19 was able to get around her. Number 21 with a pass straight to the other side of the field. Should be able to catch up to it. She's going to elect to send a crosser over. Sends it through. Misses everything. Goes straight out of bounds. Closing minutes here of this game. Score right now, Prairie View A&M University 1, Abilene Christian 2. They said it touched off of a, deflected off of a Panther. It's going to be a corner for Abilene Christian, excuse me. Set piece is through. Header is up. Has someone at the back post, didn't get to it. Good defense by Prairie View as it holds. Kicks to the net, strong hands by Jordan.
Beautiful by Jordan.
Makes the sliding grab.
Jordan taking her time to slow the pace of the game, allowing her team players to get into position.
Footsie by number 5, Cam of the Wildcats here, as that foul is going to be against PV. Reaches into his pocket and pulls out a card. It's going to be on number 9, Addison, Prairie View. So it's going to be a free kick here, taken by number 6 of the Wildcats. Macy, she looks for a set piece in the center of the box. Kicks up. Backside of the box, good header by PV, still in danger. Number 2, good defense work by number 16 of a Panther in a purple shirt.
Good clearance by the Panthers right there.
Deja elects to kick it out of bounds and keep the ball away from being in play and any further danger. Still have 3 minutes here in this one to try to put one more goal on the board if you're going for the good guys. Playing that corner, surrounded by purple jerseys. It's going to be a Wildcat throw-in from almost the flag. Goes. Still playing positioning. It's going to be another Wildcat throw-in.
Great pressure right there by the Panthers, forcing them to essentially change their plan. And
it was a great trap by Prairie View on that far side. Good interception here. Let's see if Prairie View elects to push. There's not a lot of time left in this one to wait for another opportunity. They might just have to take one and take a chance. Smiley Malasco checks in for Prairie View Panthers. Number 27. Fresh legs on, try to find someone with some pace. Wildcat strong defense. We'll redo this all over again. Kicked ahead by a Wildcat. She's all alone though, surrounded by purple jerseys. Everyone pointing that they had it, but it's going to be a Prairie View throw-in on that far side of the field. If they want to make a move, they're going to have to make one quick though. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this one. Kicked out of bounds again on that far side. Prairie View inching closer, slowly but surely. Wildcat throwing on that far side, and I imagine she's going to take her time here, try to wind it down. 1 minute left to go in the game. Prairie View trying to find a way to get the ball past their midfield, trying to get it to one of the forwards and the striker. They might have a chance here. Beats with pace on the far side, keeps the ball in play. Wildcat still, she has no one to cross to. Nothing but purple shirts in the middle right there. They're going to have to go quick if they want to at least get at least one shot on goal. 20 seconds left in the game. Said it went off of a Panther, though.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Looks like the Wildcats
5,
here.
4.
She's going to play keep away here, and it goes right to Jordan. There's the final whistle. That's the final hill out the hill. As your Lady Panthers Prairie View A&M University fall to Abilene Christian University with a score of 1-2. That pushes Prairie View to a record of 1-4 in standing. Still 3 more weeks, or 3 more games rather, before your Panthers open up in conference SWAC play against Alcorn State. Their next game is going to be at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, September 8th on a Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time in Corpus Christi. Next time you'll have the chance to see your Lady Panthers here at home will be on September 20th, Friday, 7 p.m. right here at the soccer complex at 7 p.m. versus Houston Christian. That's going to do it here from us at Prairie View A&M from the booth. The lovely Jalen Cole, Seth Freeman, we're going to sign off here from the Hill. We look forward to seeing you again September 20th versus Houston Christian, Friday at 7 p.m.
Thank you.
Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend and safe travels. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Amen.
Prairie View A&M University, excellence isn't just a word, it's a way of life. For 147 years, we've been empowering generations of students to carry our rich legacy of distinction with them as they blaze trails and make a difference in communities across the world. Our high-caliber faculty and rigorous academic programs prepare scholars to challenge the status quo and push the boundaries of knowledge. Pioneers emerge here, and changemakers are bred here. Excellence